Hi everybody, it's Martin at Flint and Feathers again today, and I'm tying a surf candy. So the hook I'm using for this is an Gamakatsu S10S 4H. Very strong wee hook, but you can use whatever you like. Your preferred hook. I'd go for something with a standard or shortish shank though. I'm going to just run on a bed of fine monofilament thread. And just trim away the waste. Now, I'm actually tying this sort of the sort of kind of old style pattern. You can miss stages if you like. This stage is not essential, but I like to do it. I'm taking some silver tinsel and I'm going to run the thread over it along the shank, come back up. I'm just going to bring it up and catch it here again, just to add a little bit of, a wee bit of bulk to the belly, and then I'm going to just wind this tinsel down and back up to sort of imitate the belly sack. And then I'll just come across my thread and tie it off. Trim away the excess. I'll just moisten that and it will do another fly. Sit at my desk. And then I'm going to get some super hair. White. This is the UV stuff, but you can use just the standard fluorescent white or whatever. I'm not actually convinced it makes that much difference. Take a, I mean, the thickness of the bunch only will depend on the size of the fly you're tying. This is only a size 2, so it's quite thin. I've sort of squared up the ends, and then take a gathering wrap and oops, that didn't go so well. Just do that again. Right, so I'll come in, a gathering wrap, not too tight, and then I'll sort of spread the material around the shank, and then I can secure it. So it's a good idea to just check your distribution, make sure it's fairly even. And then what I like to do is, at this stage, I'll just set the length. So about there. That's fine for me.
and then I'm going to tie in a wee bit of flash for the lateral line. It doesn't really matter what you use, right? You can use anything. Quite often, if I'm tying these up for myself and I'm not tying them all at this, if I'm not tying a batch, or the different batches will all have different different flashes and stuff. Fold that over, double it up. I'm just using pearl crystal flash, but you could use holographic tinsel. Angel hair is really nice. Anything really. Let's just tie that in, fold it over. And that'll sort of act as a lateral line and get a bit of sparkle into the back of the fly. Then I'm tying in my back, which is olive super hair. Same again, just get it in there, square off the ends. And secure it. Now, usually if I wasn't filming this, I would just quick finish this and then tie however many more bodies I was going to do, and then do all my finishing together. But as I'm doing the video, I'll just go straight through into finishing the fly. So, quick finish and take off your thread, and then if you use epoxy, well, mix it up, but I'll be using UV resin and apply it to the hair. I don't like to go much past the start of the bend. You can go a bit further, maybe to in line with the bend, but I wouldn't go any more than that. And get that all locked in there. Right, and you can see it sort of thins down a bit, so you can lift it up and sort of push and pull, spread it a wee bit until you get the sort of fish-like shape that you're after. And then hit it with a light. See, there's some on that side there sort of misbehaving, but that's okay. We'll just pull it tight. Now it's time to add the eyes. Again, doesn't really matter, eyes of your choice, obviously sized to suit the fly. And because these will no stick to the resin, what I like to do is I'll come in and I'll just put a wee bead over the top of them in the position that I like, zap it, and then I can get the other one matched up. Do the same, and that's just enough to stop it moving around too much while you are moving around at all, where you apply your second coat of resin and shape the body finally. If there's any sort of stray fibres, I would suggest taking them out at this stage, because you'll end up with like an ugly spike or bump on your resin body if you try to cut them off after the second coat. So I'll just come in, give it a nice second coating of resin. You don't need to be shy, you can get plenty in. And then I'll just use my bodkin . Rotate it, turn it. Sort of keep it moving, and you'll get the shape that you want, which I've got just about now, and then I'll give that a good curing. Don't rush this. I mean, I've spoken to guys and it's a bit slow, you need 10-15 seconds. It's a lot quicker than epoxy if you're having to wait there for 5 minutes instead. So I'm just going to add a bit of resin at the front here just to sort of finalise the shape a bit better the way I like it, which is the beauty of this stuff. You can just keep sticking, you can just add until you get it like you want it. You know, it's kind of hard to it's very time consuming as well with epoxy if you were to start adding again and again and shaping and I'll just take that to the back edge just so it's nice and smooth all the way along. This side's a bit better, but it needs a wee touch. And that's, I mean, basically it. Your surf candy's more or less done. what you can then come in and do is taper the ultra here to give you a nice sort of baitfish profile. And you can then decorate it if you like, put in a wee gill, just a wee touch with a red pen. My pen seems to be dying, but you get the idea. Just a wee suggestion. And there you have it, a surf candy. It can be a bit tricky when you first start tying them, but with a bit of practice they become quite easy. Very, very effective baitfish imitation. Very durable pattern as well. If you're fishing for anything with teeth, tie them with ultra hair and they'll last for ages. So I hope you enjoyed that, I hope it was useful. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up below if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to my channel for more HD fly tying videos. Thanks a lot guys, bye.